Good evening, everybody. Nerd Sports episode 203. Right now, apparently, we're getting an error message from X saying it's temporary. I'm trying to go live out on X, so we'll see what happens. Um, like, an error occurred. Wait a moment, and then try again. David, I'll let you try to
Yeah, I'm gonna
finger
have to figure that
finger
out.
that thing all to hell. But anyway, so yeah, for those of you who are kind of wondering where our beautiful bearded mountain man is, uh, he is he's getting his apartment fumigated. So it just seems that even lowliest, because I can speak English, the lowest forms of life on this planet even want to be around him. So hey, we're good with there. Anyway, so yeah,
I guess we're not gonna be going live on X for a moment.
yeah, I keep getting the error message. So oh well, hey, we're just gonna kick it old school. Anyway, so before I decide to jump the shark again this week, David, take it away with the weird sport.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that this is an old sport, but I kind of just,
No, I don't know. That's why we're giving it to you. There.
yeah, it's squash. I never really got the game all too much. They used to play it all the time at the fitness center I had to work at, but I just don't understand the rules. I try to understand the rules. Look at him go, man.
Yeah, it's all about the. I mean, that's an agility. Dude, that's straight cardio. It's all that is.
Yeah. I mean, it's like tennis, but you're in a box. I mean, if you if you get like what do you call it?
That's why whenever I like see TV shows or movies, and you get this hairy dude, like we're talking straight on hairy man. He just comes in sweating like it's going out of style. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I had a squash game." Like, you weren't fucking playing squash. Like that that shit was not happening. Sorry. Um, yeah, no. For the people that can play squash, hey. And guess what? I just clicked the button. We're live on X now.
Yay!
Hey, for those of you who are joining us a little bit late, we understand it's not your fault on X. Welcome. We
I
went
mean,
over squash. That was the weird sport of the week. So
yeah.
feel free to jump into the comments and everything like that. So, but all that aside, baseball news. This couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Garrett
What?
Cole, the dickhead extraordinaire, pitching ace of the New York Yankees. He's to undergo season-ending Tommy John surgery. And I'm like, you know what? Great. I'm happy. Good. Get just, absolutely, just positively couldn't happen to a bigger douche nozzle. So, or a nicer douche nozzle. So there we go. Um, let me see here. The Dodgers are agreeing to, or they agreed rather, to an extension with manager Dave Roberts. Let me see here. I love the fellatio fest that Major League Baseball's got going with Shohei Ohtani. And Shohei Ohtani is coming to Fortnite's Icon series, making the three-time unanimous MVP, the first Major League Baseball player available in the game. Ohtani outfits, accessories, emotes, and much more will be featured in the shop beginning March 17th. Chalk me up as who gives a shit. There's going to be suits like a basically an up armored version of a samurai outfit. Um, a baseball emote that's gonna have like a flaming baseball with a flaming or a baseball with a flaming samurai helmet. A baseball bat with blades on it, I guess, for his harvest tool. Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Or what is it? His melee weapon?
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe. There we go. See, because I don't. Why are we muting Colin?
Because people, this case people decide to come into the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
doing it himself. He's being productive.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. The Shohei Ohtani Cup, a solo battle royale tournament, will take place this Saturday, and the top points earning players in each region will unlock the Samurai Shohei outfit early. With this reactive outfit, you can watch Ohtani's pitching arm become fiery after you get eliminations in a match. Plus, Ohtani couldn't join Fortnite without his best friend Decoy, his dog. The Decoy back bling, a bobblehead based on Shohei's famous pup, will also be available in the shop on March 17th. Finally, to celebrate Ohtani's Icon Series debut, the Week 4 quests in Fortnite Battle Royale will be all about baseball and his historic 50-50 season, because why not? The Shohei Ohtani themed quests will drop on March 18th and last until Chapter 6, Season 2 ends. Yeah. Like I said, if they could fillet him any harder, he'd have to pay for it. And apparently our stream to X just died. So, okay.
It's up again. No.
Nope, it's down. So just let it be. Let it be down. Let me see here. I'm looking for some extra stuff here.
Oh,
go ahead.
I'll go ahead and if you can, we're going ahead and present this. Go to United American Patriot. Do it now, do whenever you can, but please do it. Go and
yeah, I signed that before the show.
Yeah, sign. Yeah, I did this like day of when I found out about it. What you need to do is go onto the website, and it's for Major James Jr. For a petition for Medal of Honor. He's an 87-year-old veteran, and he needs to get this. The story behind him not actually getting the upgrade to, and I'll post this on the description and everything. But the reasoning why he didn't get it in the first place was the person that was putting it in for him the first part died in a helicopter attack where the helicopter fell and hit the ground, and
that's called a crash, David.
Crash. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't figure out that word. You work faster next time. It's all your fault, Johnny.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to you struggle here, and I'm like, helicopter attack, and the helicopter fell, and I'm like, come on, David. Come on, David. I can't. I gotta throw him the lifeline.
Could have done it sooner before you started having.
I'm so sorry, dude. I had faith in you, man. I had faith in you.
Faith in you ever. I'm trying to do this thing.
Damn it.
Basically, the commanding officer died in a helicopter crash, and then the next one up didn't like him. From what the major said, is he was a racist, which back then it's possible.
Big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise. But here now, go on the petition, have it signed. have his Silver Star upgraded to a Medal of Honor. Please just sign the petition. I mean, it doesn't take anything from you.
It doesn't
It's
cost you anything except a
Yeah.
couple of minutes of your time.
yeah.
So do this for a patriot. Do this for a brother in arms. Make sure that this guy gets the recognition that's due. Past that, I don't care what you do before, during, or after. Just make sure that it gets done. That's the only thing we're asking.
I mean, you can do a picture in picture and still, Oh, never mind. Just yeah. Anyways,
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sitting there listening to you, and I've got MLB.com running in the background still. And they're playing the video that's announcing the Otani skins for Fortnite. And I'm just like, that is
Really?
the dumbest video. Anyways. Um,
we got some NFL news if you want to talk about that.
David, look here. I'm the
I
showrunner. Okay. I've got this. I was moving into the NFL news. Not saying you jumped the shark prematurely, but let me handle the transitions. All right. Okay.
Sure, Johnny.
All right. Anyways. So there's a quarterback swap going on in the NFL.
Yes, big time.
Yeah. So quarterback Kenny Pickett is going to the Browns. The Eagles are going to receive Dorian Thompson-Robinson and a 2025 fifth rounder in this deal. I love the way that this article on NFL.com starts. The article is by Nick Shook, around the NFL writer on NFL.com. It says Cleveland is making a move at quarterback, just not the one most expected. The Browns are trading backup signal caller Dorian Thompson-Robinson and a 2025 fifth-round draft pick to Philadelphia in exchange for 2022 first-round pick Kenny Pickett. Okay, so the Browns were notorious for a lot of years for being the worst team in the league, always getting that first-round draft pick, right? And being the place where quarterback careers went to die before they even started. It's almost like they've got a Wayback Machine, and Mr. Peabody's got the keys to the to the red room, and he's like, "Why, Sherman, my boy, we need Kenny Pickett."
Well, hopefully it works out for him, honestly.
But it's funny because Kenny Pickett's going to go there, and he's going to have more Super Bowl experience than that entire franchise.
That is true. That is very true. What's it like to be at the big game? I'll tell you the stories.
Yeah, so Pickett's on the move for a second consecutive offseason, so this guy's putting in a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
Packing his bags to return to the AFC North after a year spent as Jalen Hurts backup in Philadelphia. He was called upon late in the regular season when Hurts was forced out by a concussion and largely played well, nearly leading them to victory in a close loss at Washington and helping Philadelphia complete the season sweep of Dallas in his lone start. Former top pick of the Steelers returns to the division he learned in his first two pro seasons, but will arrive to a much different set of circumstances. No longer representing a significant investment made by a club, Pickett will land in Cleveland as a candidate for the starting job in a quarterback's room that is far from being finalized. So, to add insult to injury, congratulations, you're going to the Browns. But you're going to have to compete for a starting job over Deshaun Watson, rather, and whoever else that the Browns decide to draft.
I don't think they are.
This is Cleveland. They have already shown to date that they are not making the wisest of decisions.
You're absolutely right on that, but I don't think they are not going to play that mid boy anymore.
We shall see. But elsewhere,
other news.
Yeah, the Texans are trading left tackle Laramie Tunsil. For those of you keeping score at home, the most highly penalized lineman in the NFL last year for false starts and illegal formations. Oh, and holding calls. So, This also by Nick Shook. Washington's busy offseason continued with a major trade on Monday. The Commanders are acquiring 5-time Pro Bowl left tackle Laramie Tunsil from the Houston Texans in exchange for a package of draft picks, 2025 third and seventh round picks, plus the 2026 second and fourth round selections. Washington will receive a 2025 fourth round pick in addition to Tunsil, per Ian Rappaport. The trade marks the second time the Commanders have swung a deal for a household name since the start of March. They sent a fifth-round pick to San Francisco in exchange for receiver Deebo Samuel, adding a veteran to a receiving core that could use some experience and dynamic ability. Tunsil arrives as a trusted blindside protector for Offensive Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels, and signals an intent to maximize the signal caller's potential immediately. The Wonderkind quarterback ran away with the award with a scintillating debut campaign that powered an unexpected franchise turnaround and a magical season, which included a return to the playoffs, 2 upset postseason wins on the road, and ended 1 victory shy of an appearance in the Super Bowl. Instead of resting on their laurels after such a thrilling year, the Commanders are doubling down on their chances with these 2 deals. Plus the retention of 2 veterans, tight end Zach Ertz and linebacker Bobby Wagner. Though Wagner earned his 10th Pro Bowl nod in the second team All-Pro selection in 2024. Tunsil standing as one of 5 offensive tackles to make the Pro Bowl in each of the last 3 seasons in his 91.9 pass blocking grade over the last 3 years. Proves that he is the best player acquired or retained on this run of moves. To me, honestly, that's a smart move for Houston. It's a good move for both clubs. Tunsil, he was good. He was solid when he wasn't committing penalties. But it was the rate it was the rate that those penalties occurred and the number of drives that they killed.
I think they could have worked with him a little bit better. And
well, the fact that
the
fact that they're getting 4 draft picks for him. So,
do you honestly think that because they didn't get they got the all that setup and everything, that he was a bad player? That's the reason why?
No. That just meant that they thought highly enough of him where they're like, okay, look, you don't really have anybody that we're willing to take on, but we want some draft picks. Now, draft picks are gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that? That's happening sometime soon, isn't it?
Next month in April. But I think that this was a good trade for both teams. I mean, Tunsil, he's a solid player. He just needs to clean up the penalties. If he can do that, then we're looking at a Washington team that is going to put the NFC East on notice and make a serious run for a Super Bowl bid next year.
Yeah.
So,
you want to? I got a little bit of news on this one.
All right, go ahead.
Apparently, Josh Allen got a $330
million deal. Yeah.
Yes. And it's only a 6-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
So even after he's done, if he lasts that long, I don't want to see him hurt or anything. But if after the 6 years, he can call it quits. He can just, I don't want to play anymore. That's a good deal. I mean, that's a.
Yeah. The Cowboys are starting to. They're making some noise, but.
Yeah, nothing.
Running back Javonte Williams is signing a 1-year, $3 million deal with a max of 3.5 after incentives with Dallas. Safety Marquise Bell signed a 3-year deal worth up to $12 million. And
Jets. They're
hold on.
Okay.
Trent Sieg has signed an extension with the team as well. Let me see here. I'm scrolling through. I'm gonna get to the Jets. Just calm your tits.
Where do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to go? You think he's going to go to Minnesota?
He needs to complete the prophecy, and he needs to go to Minnesota because Sam Darnold's not going to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're parting ways with Sam Darnold. So the Bills picked up Josh Palmer, wide receiver, signing a 3-year, $36 million deal that includes $18 million guaranteed, and defensive tackle Mike Hochet or Hockett. Yeah, Hochet. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going with. 3 years worth up to $24 million. Let me see here. Defensive tackle Grady Jarrett is being released after 10 years in Atlanta. So he's going to be looking for a new job. The Detroit Lions signing linebacker Zeke Turner, cornerback DJ Reed, and defensive end Marcus Davenport is re-signing. That was officially announced by the club. They did cut Zadarius Smith.
Why did they cut him?
They did not say. They just said that they were parting ways. I'm probably just to save cap space. Let me see here. I'm looking for some big names here.
Seriously, why are they cutting him?
Like I said, it was probably a cap move. That's all it was. Just the nature of the beast. Let me see here. The Los Angeles Rams
last year.
Jimmy Garoppolo is re-signing with the Rams on a 1-year deal that includes $4.505 million guaranteed and $9 million in incentives. See here. Wide receiver Tutu Atwell has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal, and defensive tackle Puuna Ford is signing a 3-year deal worth up to $29.6 million. Let's see here. Quarterback Zach Wilson, formerly of the New York Jets, is signing a 1-year deal with the Miami Dolphins, and they're also signing defensive tackle Matt Dickerson. The Minnesota Vikings, still no word on quarterback, but center Ryan Kelly is signing a 2-year deal for $18 million with $9 million guaranteed. Safety Bubba Bolden and punter Ryan White. Defensive tackle Jonathan Allen has been reported as visiting with the club. Let me see here.
I got it. What it is, and it is what you said. It's the nature of the beast. They're clearing up
cap space. Yeah,
$5.7 million year and $5.2 million for next year.
So the Jets at quarterback, Justin Fields is signing a 2-year, $40 million contract that includes $30 million guaranteed. Cornerback Brandon Stevens has agreed to terms on a 3-year, $36 million deal. And safety Tony Adams has been tendered. The team announced. Let me see here. Okay, so a while back, a couple of weeks ago, the Philadelphia Eagles released Darius Slay. He played corner for them in the Super Bowl and played a pretty pivotal part in their victory over the Chiefs. He is in talks with the Steelers on a potential deal right now. He still remains under contract with the Eagles, so I guess he's got to clear waivers with them.
That'd be kind of interesting because he's staying pretty much in the same state. So,
yeah, I mean, it's just a trip down the highway.
Yeah.
Let me see here. San Francisco 49ers running back Patrick Taylor agreed to a 1-year extension there. Tight end Luke Farrell has agreed to a 3-year contract worth up to $20.25 million, with 11 of that guaranteed. And the Seattle Seahawks have finalizing a 3-year, $100.5 million deal that includes $55 million guaranteed with quarterback Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that one also surprised me.
I'm sitting there going, did you see the way he played down the stretch last year? Did they think that they were getting the Madden version of Sam Darnold, or You know,
I don't know, dude. Okay, look at a lot of the players that they get
uh-huh.
on a lot of the teams. I mean, last year's was well, that was during the draft, so we still have a lot of time of screwing up. But last year it was the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Well, the Atlanta Falcons with Kirk Cousins, but yeah. With Tampa Bay, wide receiver Chris Godwin is re-signing on a 3-year, $66 million deal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm down with that one.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Damn. Left tackle Dan Moore has agreed to terms on a 4-year, $82 million deal that includes $50 million guaranteed. Moore will make $30 million in year one of the contract with the Titans. So Tennessee's tapping into that Nashville money to try to pay some of these guys. The Commanders, as stated before, picked up Laramie Tunsil.
You mean the Redskins? We won't call them the Commanders here.
Hey, all right, yeah, the Redskins. You're right. I apologize. Sorry for yelling. Defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw agreed to a 3-year, $45 million contract with $30 million guaranteed. And wide receiver Michael Gallup is scheduled for a visit on Tuesday. So that's really, I mean, there's a lot of other news out there as far as player names, but nobody that like jumped out.
For the
and said, hey, look at
it. There's other news that we were.
No, okay. The Carolina Panthers. I want to know where Carolina's getting this money.
It's the chicken.
Cornerback J.C. Horn signed a 4-year, $100 million extension with $70 million guaranteed. He is now the highest paid defensive back in NFL history. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
I mean, for a team that was selling home tickets for $1 a piece last year.
No.
Oh, that's right. It was less. It did get below $1.
Yeah.
I'm.
One it was.
I mean, when it was so quiet in the stadiums that you'd swear that you could hear the coaches calling in the plays.
I still want to know if it was real that you could get 2 tickets for a bucket of chicken. Remember seeing that?
You know what? I tell you what. If you know what? I want to look at something here real quick. Schedule. I'm just curious about something. Let me look here. We're gonna. Damn it! It's the team schedules. Have they not released? I don't think they've released the schedules yet.
No, they won't release the schedule until after the draft.
Damn it! Okay, if the Texans are going to make their way to Carolina to play a game in Carolina, I say we circle that date on the calendar, and we I think we go to Carolina for a Texans game. Because I'm waiting. I'm getting my 2 season tickets this year. So for the Texans
stadium, as long as it's the Texans,
huh?
That's any stadium as long as it's the Texans.
No. It's an 8. They're playing at home for 8 games this coming season.
Oh, okay.
So, whatever games I can sell, I think like 3 of them, and I can transfer the rest if I'm not going to be able to use them, and they can just pay me under the table, kind of a thing. But like the Christmas Day game, yeah, I'm not going to go to that one. I'll sell that one. But, yeah, I'm going to try to catch as many games as possible, barring work schedules and stuff like that this coming year. But, yeah. Let me see. Any other news out there?
Oh, yes. Yes. And I still want to know, I've been trying to find out who it was last year
Mm-hmm.
that did that. It was something to do with a Ferrari or Corvette. I think it was Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So he's in the news again this year for assault charges.
That were dropped, right?
No, they haven't.
No?
Wait a minute. Xavier won't be charged after the. Dang it. You're right. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
dropped.
It's amazing what an autographed jersey will get you in a court of law, I guess.
No, I just.
Maybe a little fellatio in the judge's chamber.
That one I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
well, I mean, if Worthy's going to be sporting a pearl necklace under his jersey this coming season, we know he got diddied.
yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. The Bills are releasing Super Bowl, two-time Super Bowl winner Von Miller in a cost-cutting move. So they're just working on cap space. Yeah, I'm like,
Wait a minute.
I mean, I like Von Miller.
Okay.
I really do. The move is going to save the team $8.3 million in cap space.
Okay, where is this again? I'm sorry.
Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah. I
don't know.
The Saints are doing something pretty interesting with Derek Carr. They're going to convert most of his 2025 salary into a signing bonus. And it's just smoke and mirrors. It's just cooking the books so that way they can get under the cap space. Or get under the cap. Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Well, no, that never
And he's set to make his full $40 million salary in 2025. And the team intends to move forward with him as the starter. But yeah, they're just like, well, you know what? We're going to take your entire salary for the year, and we're just going to make it a signing bonus. So that way, it's not actually games played, so it doesn't count towards our salary cap. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see here. Yeah. And you know, there's no news out there about Aaron Rodgers that isn't old, so don't even bother going to look.
Yeah,
because as soon as Aaron Rodgers pops up on the radar,
maybe when he gets back from his retreat.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Minnesota signs him to a deal, I'm sure everybody will hear about it. So I'm just calling my shot now. He's going to fulfill the prophecy. That's all there is to it. All right, so that's enough with the football news for the week. This is going to be a short episode, I think. So, and that's
It might be.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here's the. I want to get this out even before Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The what's happened with JD Vance?
Oh, the memes. Oh, dude, that is so priceless. I love that, man. Like, and it's everywhere. And he's even retweeting some of these memes.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, I am here for that. This dude, I mean, he is the epitome of the E4 mafia, and he is all about the chaos, man.
Yes,
love this man.
I was looking on X, and I was like, oh, I'm not, because it's the I'm just gonna show it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is hilarious. JD Vance is taking over the internet.
Yes.
So government censorship, right? Right.
Yeah.
And the one right next to it.
It's so awesome.
Dude, they cannot. They're not stopping on this.
No, it's a glorious thing.
It is,
and like, dude, he has been all over it. Like he's out there making his own.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, it's so good. So good. I mean, this man is gold. We don't deserve JD Vance.
No.
That's all there is to it. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna wrap up the football news for the week. Colin, sit up, sit forward, young man. unmute thyself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry faithful of all ages, I present to you Colin.
Rising from the smoke and haze of desolation comes a Spartan. He is bent on wronging that which has been set right. It's the greatest genetic code ever to exist here for your ears and eyes to feast upon. Spartan Colin, I hope you're bringing the smoke tonight. Someone get me a joke.
Move around. Can you hear that?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
You're on. Got it.
I know, I'm getting the joke.
God. Okay.
Spicy.
Teenage angst on display. Smoke.
Or,
Cool.
what do you call police what do police hotlines and glory holes have in common? They both
What?
rely on anonymous tips.
How's it going?
You need to tell that one to Tansy.
Who?
So it's it's another podcaster. He's got his own show. He's a former.
I don't know if he's. I talked to Trey. I told him about it. Getting Tansy on one of the episodes, and he's like, I don't know, man. I think he's done podcasting because he hasn't even showed up for his own.
Huh. Well, nonetheless, former police officer at the very least.
Yeah, PC.
Yeah, I know a couple of cops.
Yeah.
Just send that joke out there to him. Colin, feel free to stick around. I'm going to play your outro. If you want to go wait, by all means, go ahead and do that. But yeah, without further ado.
Slipping out through the fog of war, this Spartan continues the fight. Your souls have become collateral damage in the battle against the flood of moral supremacy. Leave your expectations at the door on your way out and marvel before the pillar of tactical prowess. Ladies and gentlemen, angry faithful of all ages, this has been Joke Time with Colin.
One thing.
Oh, did we talk Friday about Casey Anthony?
Yeah, I believe we did. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Dude.
No, we're just not gonna do that. All right.
Okay. Read the. Okay, if you go out, don't. I mean, she has her comments turned off.
Well, she turned them on for a little bit and then turned them back off, and then
Oh,
apparently she has gotten back off of TikTok.
Okay, that's funny.
The world bullied her off of social media,
That is hilarious.
and I'm okay with that. All right, so news in hockey, I'm not happy about. This has got all the earmarks of what the current majority owner of the Dallas Mavericks is trying to do, which is pull a major league move by trading away the poster child of the captain, really, of the team, in hopes of making it look as bad as humanly possible. So to the Boston Bruins ownership, I say this to you. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm a Bruins fan. Have been for years. And you want to pull this shit? Come on. This is
Are you gonna?
I'm getting there. Shut up.
You can get like tiny caskets and send them to them by mail.
The captain, Brad Marchand, was traded to the Florida fucking Panthers.
Why are they doing that? Or is it just one of those moves that nobody's going to be able to figure
After
out?
16 seasons with the Boston Bruins, the 36-year-old forward was sent to the Panthers just minutes before the 3 p.m. Eastern Time NHL trade deadline on Friday. Boston received a conditional second-round pick in the 2027 NHL draft that would become either a 2027 or a 2028 first-round pick if Florida wins 2 rounds in the Stanley Cup playoffs this season, and Marchand plays at least 50% of the past Panthers postseason games. Quote, it has been a whirlwind it's been a whirlwind the past few days. It's sad to leave a place I look at as home. I have a lot of great memories in Boston, a lot of incredible years there. But this is extremely exciting to be part of such an incredible group here. When I walked into the room the other day, I literally had flashbacks to the year that we won, which is 2011. And some of the groups we had, or some of the groups we had, other the years that we had incredible chemistry and an incredible culture. Marchand plans to travel with the Panthers for their 6-game road trip that begins, ironically, at TD Garden in Boston tomorrow night. He will not play, however. Marchand remains week to week with an upper body injury sustained in the Bruins' 3-2 win at the Pittsburgh Penguins on March 1st. Said, quote, it will be great to go home. The guys were on the road when I got traded, so I didn't get to see a lot of the guys before I left. It'll be nice to be able to see the guys, kind of say goodbye. It'll be great to see my family again, get a bunch of my stuff. It'll be very weird to be there with an opposing team, so I guess it's nice, but it'll be sad too. It's very tough when you have to deal with the business side of things, Marchand said. You know, I've had an incredible run in that organization, and I'm extremely proud of how things went there. It was disappointing it was disappointing things didn't get done just because I love the organization and I wanted to stay there. But I know that this is a business and every player has a shelf life. If we were in the playoffs at the trade deadline, we would probably be having a different conversation, and I know that. Quote, I am feeling better. Getting better every day is how I would describe it. We're going to do more with the team today since we didn't get to do much yesterday with it being a day off. The biggest thing when you're not on the ice is to spend some time off the ice and get to know each other. So, yeah. Marchand was teammates with Florida forward Sam Bennett and Sam Reinhart for Canada last month at the Four Nations Face-Off, where he said the three got along famously. They played against Panthers forward Matthew Tkachuk, who represented the United States. Now, Florida has eliminated Boston from the playoffs in each of the past 2 seasons. Yeah, Marchand summed it up here. He said, thanks for reminding me, when he referred to the Bruins as we. Let me see here. Bennett had a controversial hit on Marchand in Game 3 of the second round last season that kept Marchand out until Game 6. He drew laughs Monday when he referred to his new teammate as a scumbag. Marchand made it clear that he was joking. Quote, those guys are incredible players and have created a niche that has allowed them to have an incredible amount of success in this league. What I love about it is that they play the right way. They play the kind of game not for the regular season, but they are built for the playoffs. Hold on a second here. Okay.
Let's go.
Let me see here. Oh, I was just getting a text. They're built to win play a winning style, so I don't think I have to change anything. I can't change anything. Understand that any and all professional sports are businesses. But it was hard enough watching Patrice Bergeron retire. but we knew that we were going to be, as Bruins fans knew that we were going to be okay because we had Brad Marchand. We still had the captain. He's gone now. And yeah, confidence is not high at all. Yeah, I've said all I needed to say about that up front. So, but moving on. Oh, come on.
Do you got sound on when you click stuff?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Why do you hear that?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, here we go. So there, the NASCAR had its race in Phoenix this weekend. Let me see here. Christopher Bell driving the number 20 Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. Won his third race in a row. He was the first guy to do it since Kevin Harvick did it back in 2011, I think it was. Or no, it was 2017, I think it was. Anyways. Yeah, 2019. Sorry. Let me see here. Let me get the results here real quick. I know you guys can't hear that, but I can hear the back. Like the TV is way up loud in the other room. I'm just like, come on, you guys are killing me here.
Focus, Johnny.
Oh, I'm focusing. Focus.
Wax on. Wax on.
What are we doing here? Come on. Oh my goodness. This is retarded. Okay. Here we go. Let's try
Is it ARC or
No.
I've been watching a lot of those videos. I don't know why. I think it's because you're sending them to me.
Holy crap. Are you
I keep
kidding me
on-
right now?
I keep on telling everybody up at work that I'm an ARC hire.
It keeps telling oh.
And
Okay.
the internet's been kind of freaky today. We can't get up on X, and it's not because we're banned off of X or anything.
No, it's not. And it's like holy crap.
Service has been messing
Okay,
up.
well, we're just gonna do this. NASCAR's page is actually running a week behind. Like, how is that human? I'm like, you can see the new article, but when you go to the schedule, it's still running a week behind.
You know what it probably is?
Wow.
It's probably what it is. It probably is their tech guy has been kidnapped and someone needs to save him.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I'm just going to go on record here. Next Sunday, March 16th, 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central Time, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It is the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. 267 laps, 400.5 miles.
They're
on
not
a mile
going
and a half.
are they?
Huh?
That one's not the one. That was the F1 racing one where they went through Las Vegas.
Through downtown. No, this is the dedicated speedway. You can catch the race on FS1 PRN, which is the Performance Racing Network, or SiriusXM Channel 90 in your car or on your SiriusXM app. That is going to be a race that I'm going to have to listen to on the radio, but that is okay. I got nothing. I'm done for the night. So, yeah.
I got stuff for tomorrow. That's what's really sad.
If you wanna drop a little bit of a teaser, go ahead.
Lex Luthor is going to be a WWE Hall of Famer.
Lex Luger. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's went through a lot of stuff. Right now you can watch DDP helping him out, getting him to walk again.
Yeah, because DDP's got that yoga program, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he works with a lot of the wrestlers that had like a really bad I mean, it's not the easiest of careers.
Right.
One fall. What's really sad is I found out what happened to Lex Luger. Lex Luger.
Mm-hmm.
Lex Luthor, he was working out and he twisted his neck in a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
That's what paralyzed him. I'm coming off of a shoulder injury where I was just closing the door of my car, so I understand that. I'm like, oh, that's yeah.
Well, that's just part of getting old, dude.
Still though.
Oh yeah. But all right, well, yeah, I think that we're gonna land the ship, or land the plane.
Yeah, we
Dock
don't
the
have
ship, land the plane.
we don't have our shining mountain man with us, so we don't have a lot of talk. What's really sad is next week I'm working on Monday, so it's
You know
gonna
what you ought to do for the
What?
thumbnail next week? You got to Photoshop JD Vance's face onto all of our faces.
Dude, I'm gonna work on that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make that for next week.
Yeah.
Or we could do that with what the hell?
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what would be great? It would, and obviously it would be for clout. I'm not gonna lie. If we could get the E4 Mafia, Don himself, to make an appearance on our lowly little show.
Well, there's always wishes and everything like that. That would be hilarious.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw an email out there and see what kind of nibbles it gets.
Just 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah, just 5 minutes of your time, Mr. President or Mr. Vice President. But yeah, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Well, like my phone rings and I get this random area Washington D.C. number. Please
not even
hold.
watching is like
unknown. Yeah, it's an unknown caller.
Even worse. It would be pick up your fucking phone.
Yeah, just be a block number or unknown number. Be like, okay, please hold for the Vice President of the United States. Oh shit.
If I could make that happen, it would have happened.
Oh, dude, I'm going to try. So, yeah, I'm going to try. But, anyways, all right. Well,
call the White House. I mean, it's public phone number.
Well, it's not the White House that we would need to get a hold of.
Well, you'd still have to call the White House and call.
That's true.
Press and everything.
Anyway, I mean the dreams and aspirations of us lowly individuals here. Ladies and gentlemen, we eventually got to the end of this episode, and we appreciate you being patient with us. 203 of them in the books. So,
and we got like 393 people subscribed. So we're moving on up.
I thought we were at 500.
No.
500 is where we need to be for monetization.
Yeah, we're 500 is where we need to be.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, without further ado, my fine feathered friend, we get people coming in at the very end of the episode. That's awesome. It's par for the course.
Yeah.
You've become privy. You have become I would say, indentured.
Yes.
Traumatized even. But yeah, 203 episodes in the bag. I am Johnny Skelton.
I'm David Ickerman.
I'm Colin Skelton.
His engagement this week is just mind-blowing. It's awesome. It is. It is. I'm going to have a talk with his older stepbrother and be like, hey, look, you can't be fucking talking to him when he's on the show. I mean, he's as much of an important and integral cog as Jacka is. But without further ado, in the words of the late lesbian pirate, Bearded Clam, scissor me timbers. We'll catch you next week, everybody.